Reports and Access take information from your tables and queries and organize it into a printable, easy-to-read format. This makes them perfect for sharing with other people in your organization. Reports are especially useful because they are dynamic. If you add new data to your tables, that information will automatically show up in your reports. Let's look at how to make one. In this example, we're going to make a directory of our employees' phone numbers. One of the best ways to make a report in Access is to use the Report Wizard, which lets us build a full report one step at a time. To launch the wizard, click the Report Wizard button in the Create tab. The first step is to choose which fields we'd like to see in our report. From this drop-down, we can choose one or more tables or queries to get data from. For this report, let's get the first and last names of our employees from the Employees table and the phone types and numbers from the Employees' Phones table. Since we have data from two tables, we have two options for how to view our data. This box shows us a preview of what the report will look like for each option. Let's view this report by employees. The next window asks us how we want to group our data. We can add grouping levels by choosing a field and by clicking this arrow. However, for this particular report, we don't need to add any more grouping levels. The next window asks us how we want to sort the data on the form. In this example, we can either sort the data by phone number or phone type. Let's sort by type since it doesn't make much sense to sort by the phone numbers themselves. This button lets us switch between an ascending sort, which means alphabetical order, or a descending sort, which means reverse alphabetical order. This window lets us choose a layout. We have three options: stepped, block, and outline. The picture here gives us an idea of what each layout will look like. We can also choose to have a portrait or landscape orientation, as well as have Access automatically adjust the report to fit onto a page. For the last step, we can enter a name for our new report. When we click Finish, Access will create and preview the report. This report lists each employee on the left side of the page and each of their phone numbers on the right side. Now we know how to create a report using the Report Wizard. We've learned how to select fields from our tables and queries, group and sort our data, choose a layout, and adjust the report to fit neatly onto a page. Reports are a great way to view information from your database as well as share it with other people.